This has been the worst month of my life. I don't know why all these terrible things are happening. Why is the Lord letting it happen? My heart is so sore. Kyle and I were supposed to get married, and he just left. And he said he wants to be friends. How cliche. Yeah, I know. There are many fish in the sea, Mama. I know. And it wasn't meant to be. Well, in reality, a bigger problem. I'm so scared to tell you, Mom, but the HR manager called me in yesterday and I lost my job. No, Mom. I work so hard, just like you taught me, I promise. I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize my job, but I got retrenched. They said last in, first out. I don't know how I'm going to afford my rent. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Oh, and remember those bumps I told you about yesterday on my back? The doctor said I have chicken pox. Mom, I'm 21. I shouldn't have chicken pox. Mom, this is too much. I can't handle it. No, Mom, it's fine. I'm really fine. I'll be okay. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm gonna start looking for a job tonight, and then yeah, you don't have to come. Thank you. I'll be fine.
I'm also just a girl. Standing in front of a boy. Asking him to love her.
Exactly. Julia. Kyle. Yeah? What are you guys doing here? How did you get in?
Well, you gave me an extra set of keys for emergency, and I believe this is an emergency.
Definitely an emergency. How are you going to get a man looking like that?
I don't know. But thank you. But I'll really be fine. Thank you guys. You can go.
We're not leaving you. What kind of friends would we be if we did? God calls us to love and care for one another.
Oh, please, don't start with your God stuff again. She needs to be a strong, independent woman, and she doesn't need anyone, especially God, to take care of her problems and solve it. How can you believe in a God that allows such sad things happen to poor Jobetta? Jobetta, you didn't deserve anything that happened to you. That's why I prefer in sending positive vibes into the universe. And affirmations is the new thing. You know, it's the new rage among celebs, and repeat after me. I am a strong and capable woman, and only good things will come my way.
Good things my way.
Who cares about God or the universe? You need to live your life right now. And it's all about you and your dreams. What you need is some fun. Let's go and get dressed and have a ladies' night. So we can find you a man to make you feel better about yourself. And we'll make sure that he's got a fat bank account and a daddy with a yacht. To solve your financial problems.
None of those things are going to matter. They're only going to make it worse. That's why she's in this situation in the first place. She's let sin into her life, and now she's living the consequences of it. She's made a bed, and now she has to sleep in it. My pastor says that suffering is due to a lack of obedience and faith. Jobetta, come on now, be honest. This is a safe space. What have you done to let this evil into your life and anger God the way you did?
How can you even say that? You know me. I love the Lord. I would never do anything to sin against him or to be out of his will. You just don't understand. No one does. But this season is hard. I'm sick. I've lost my job. I don't know how I'm gonna look after myself, and my heart is broken. I love you, Lord, and I want your will to be done for my life, Lord. Please help me to partake of this suffering. If not understand, Lord, just help me to get through it, Lord. May your will be done, Lord. Encourage me with your word, Father.
Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding. Who sets its measurements, since you know? Or who stretched the measuring line over it? Have you entered the springs of the sea, and walked in the depth of the ocean? Have the gates of death been revealed to you? And have you seen the gates of the deep darkness? Have you understood the expanse of the earth? Tell me if you know all this. Have you entered the storehouses of the snow? And have you seen the storehouses of the hail, which I've reserved for a time of distress, for a day of war and battle? Where is the way that the light is divided, and the east wind scattered on the earth? Who has put wisdom in the inmost being, or given understanding to the mouth? Who can count the clouds by wisdom, and pour out the water jars of the heavens, when the dust hardens into a mass, and the clods stick together? Do you know the time the mountain goats give birth? Do you observe the calving of the deer? Can you count the months they fulfill? Or do you know the time they give birth? Who then is he that opposes me? Or who has been first to give to me that I should repay him? Whatever is under the entire heaven is mine. Listen to this, Job. Stop and consider God's wonders. Do you know how God controls the clouds and makes his lightning flash? Do you know how the clouds hang poised, those wonders of him who has perfect knowledge? The Almighty is beyond our reach and exalted in power. In his justice and great righteousness he does not oppress.
Oh Lord, you are almighty. You are the name above every name. Thank you for your faithfulness, Lord. Thank you for your word. Father, I understand that I might never know or come to comprehend why these things have happened to me. But I will trust you, Lord. Your ways are higher than my ways, as the heavens are above the earth. I will trust in you, Lord. May your will be done. Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate it. The last time you saw me, I was a wreck. I nearly lost my marbles. So I really appreciate it.
You've met someone. I knew it. Tell us all about him.
Well, I did meet someone, but it's not what you think. I met the Lord again. I was crying out to the Lord in earnest, and I was just reading his word again and waiting on him in prayer. And he just revealed to me again his power and his peace and his omnipotence, and that I can really trust in him. He reassured me that I can believe that he is a good, good father, that he's not going to let anything happen that will hurt me, but rather to prosper me, that his will always happen, and that when he allows suffering and bad things to happen, it's rather just to reveal more of his character to us, and like I said, to prosper me. My faith has grown stronger. I don't understand why I went through all of those things. We see in a glass dimly now, through a glass dimly now. But I trust that the Lord is good, and that he loves me, that he loves us, and he has plans to spare us and to prosper our lives, and we can really trust in the Lord.